Namaste. We need your help. We need your help to sprinkle a little magic into the lives of 2 Tibetan Buddhist monastery schools in Nepal. We are Bree, Sigrid and Sina, 1 Australian and 2 German women who spontaneously answered the call of the Himalayas and set off on a pilgrimage in Nepal. Honestly, we weren't sure why the mountains were whispering our names, but we trusted the adventure and followed our hearts. But the answer soon showed itself. We found ourselves in the tiny, high-altitude village of Jharkot in Lower Mustang, surrounded by over 600 Tibetan monks, all gathered at 3,600 meters to pray for world peace. For a whole week, we joined their annual World Peace prayer event, meditating, listening, and sharing moments of stillness, as well as movement. In between prayers, we formed deep bonds with many of the young monks, who quickly revealed a shared love that lit up their eyes: football. Many of these boys joined the monastery at just 5 years old. They live far from their families with minimal resources, sometimes up to 14 monks sharing a single room. Their lives may be simple, but when they step out onto the field, they come alive. And it's impressive how talented they are, especially given that they play barefoot or in rubber slippers. Their kindness, dedication, and respect for humanity melted our hearts. And we want to bring a big smile to their faces by gifting them their long-wished football jerseys. We've chosen 2 monastic schools to support. One is in Pokhara, and they need 60 jerseys. And the other is in Lower Mustang, in a place called Kagbeni, and they need 80 jerseys. Our main goal is to raise funds for the jerseys, and if we can raise extra, we will love to be able to provide them matching shorts so they have full uniform, and supply extra sporting equipment, so footballs, better goalposts, even water sprinklers for them to cool down, because when we visited them it was so hot in Pokhara. Their feet were burning on the concrete, and they were just turning on the taps and splashing water on the ground so they could play football. We also had the idea of providing them with creative art supplies, because there were a lot of kids that love to draw and create, and they didn't have their own journals and books. And the other idea we have is we'd love to be able to donate funds to this organization called We Nepal. It's a grassroots organization led by an ex-monk, Kunga Garun, and it supports the health education and environmental care for monastic and rural communities in Nepal. Kunga is also donating his time and energy to help us coordinate the jerseys, the logistics, and is just an incredible human being. So if you'd like to check out his organization, We Nepal, and you can also donate directly to them, is wenepal.org. If we reach our goal, the total amount will be split into 3 equal amounts to support both the monastic schools and We Nepal. So how can you support? Donate. Donate what you can. Every bit helps, whether it's $2, $5, $50, or $100. A little bit goes a long way, especially $5, a cup of coffee goes a very long way in Nepal. You can donate at our GoFundMe page. You can follow the link attached to this. The other option is, if you're not in a position to financially contribute, please contribute with your time and your network. Share this with your friends, family, and anyone who believes in kindness and community. And thirdly, if you know any teachers or football talents or coaches who want to volunteer in these monasteries, reach out to us and we can connect you, because these schools are always looking for volunteers. and people to help them practice their English. But yeah, if there's any football stars out there you can connect us with, that would be incredible. Thank you for helping us, and as the Buddhists say, what you give out comes back. And may your kindness return to you in the most beautiful ways you can imagine. So much love.